Welcome back, wonderful humans. I'm Danielle and I currently live alone, normally, but this week my other half's visiting, so this whole haul looks a little bit different to normal, and I used it as an opportunity to do a big restock as well. So I went to Malcolm Michael's Butchers. There are a couple of these in the Wakefield Leeds area, but I'd been there before, back at the start of May, and decided that it was time to refresh the freezer a little bit. So I got 12 thick pork sausages. You might have seen these on my channel before, where I mentioned that they truly are a decent size. I got 12 pork loins. He put 6 into one bag and 6 will appear a little bit later because I think it was 6 for £6. I got 6 chicken breasts as well. These are all no added water. In the same way as I got some beef mince, which is no added fat. So it actually becomes value for money. I've got a little bit of stewing beef as well. And then as well, there you go. There are those other 6 pork loins I was on about. Made sense for him to split it up. But then I also got some big belly pork slices as well because I kind of fancy them and they make good. And then I got a nice big thing of gammon as well, a gammon joint, which was super. It was the smallest one that they had. I think it was £11, but the weight of it and the amount of time it'll last made it super good value. Then in Sainsbury's, I had a £70 gift card. I wouldn't normally go into Sainsbury's, as you know, but it meant that I could stock up on a lot of cupboard items and then just a few other bits and bobs of essentials I needed as well, including some soft spread, sort of margarine. As you can see, I put the prices all at the bottom for everything as well. Some 15-metre roll of baking paper, because when I went to do my cookies recently, I realised I didn't have any. Got some pretzels. Decided I wanted to give these hot honey Jaffa cakes a try as well. As you can see, I've gone a bit heavy on some of the snacks here. Got some cheese balls as well. Oh, and some of these fizzy watermelon slices. My other half likes watermelon things, so I figured he can give those a go. And penguins. You can see a bit of a trend here. Penguins are great. Also, I can blame my trainer for that, for me thinking about penguins at work recently. Got some banana milk as well. And then some of these tiny little tins of Fanta. But then I was super excited because I seen some of the Fentimans rose lemonades, and they're currently sitting in the fridge, and I'm looking forward to giving those a try. Some milk and dark chocolate digestives. Again, wonderful for either snacking on or a bit of a sweet treat in the evenings. Got 2 more bottles of squash, an apple and blackcurrant one, and then an orange and mango one. These are obviously 4 times concentrate, so I might need to be a bit careful with how much I put into my drink there. Got some tortilla chips as well, and some more milk. Just as always, it's good to have some on backup. Outside of food and drink items, got some more laundry pods again because of the fact I was going in there. And I know that those ones are sensitive ones and they don't irritate my skin. And then I got some Method bathroom spray because I know that it's obviously good to try and move towards more natural products. Then, on the other hand, from natural products, I got some of these microwave ricers at different prices. I just find them to be super useful, especially if I'm in a rush when I'm going to be having lunches one day during work. Now I got a couple of pizza bases, so we can make our own up at some point. And then got some of these wheat and corn tortilla wraps to give a try, especially if we end up doing something and sort of either obviously wraps for lunch or something. Decided to get some of this Jason's sourdough bread, which is, I admit, a bit fancy, but it caught my eye. Some of this Warburton's fruit loaf. As you can tell, I don't generally go for branded things like here. I just have the Sainsbury's own crumpets because I think partly because of the fact I grew up on not branded products, I can't really tell the difference at all between them. And I got some of that caramelized onion hummus that was discounted down to 24p. So be perfect to give a go with something. Might do another like hummus pizza or something at one point. I've got some peanut butter and some sage and onion stuffing mix. I don't know why, I was just fancying it. I'd been fancying it for a few days. Got some hot honey as well. And some more oil. I didn't necessarily need some oil, but like I said, this was more just of a stock up of everything. Some mixed fruit there as well as some tomato puree, bit of Worcester sauce, piccalilli, and some pickled onions as well because I hadn't had any for a little while. Got a tin of sardines and a couple of tins of mackerel just because I still have some tuna, but I find that that's sometimes a nice thing to have on a bit of toast or something. I got lots of these small tins of chopped tomatoes as well as a bit of soup. And yeah, I got a taco seasoning mix, which again isn't necessarily the best for you, but figured it'd be quite good to make for an easy, simple meal one day. Got some dark and light soy sauce as well. And then I was starting to run low on chili flakes, and they had a nice big thing of garlic granules as well, so I decided to grab some of those. Again, I have plenty of oats at the minute, but the fact I have them for breakfast quite a lot, decided to grab some more. And then a mound of pasta. So we got some shells and some tagliatelle. Just got the normal ones of those. Obviously, Sainsbury's don't tend to do super cheap brands for those. Then I just got their super cheap brand of penne pasta. I got quite a few of these. It worked out better in terms of grams and kilos than it would have done to have got one of their super big ones. I got some of the three colour fusilli as well, some spirally, and then just because obviously sometimes you want something even smaller, I got a little bit of macaroni as well. And then I think finally, yeah, here we go. Here's some rigatoni. So I've definitely got, especially with the pastas I already have, I have such a variety of different things there. And then finally, I went to Lidl to do a bit more of a normal shop, although it definitely involves again a few sort of treaty items. So got some milk chocolate sponge puddings that you can just pop into the microwave. Some flat nectarines. I love a nectarine in general, but I find the flat ones to be even nicer and a little bit sweeter. Got some lemon cheesecakes. I still have some yogurts, but grabbed a few more of the caramel ones, especially since I had an offer for them. Got some more eggs and some mild pepperoni as well to go on those pizza bases that I mentioned in the Sainsbury's haul. Got a couple of the slices, some cheese and onion ones, and some chicken and bacon slices. Got some breadsticks and some potato hoops, which are, of course, just knockoff hula hoops as well. More fresh items of another cucumber and some spring onions and a broccoli as well. Got some custard to go with those sponge puddings, some camembert, which can have with the breadsticks or something as well. Got this bottle of cider, which I think has been done in cooperation with Weston's. And I really enjoy Weston cider, so got a croissant and a hazelnut donut. They have their bakery spin, and then obviously I had the £10 Target. So both of those were actually free. And then have some blueberries. I got a slightly bigger punnet of blueberries for mixing through with breakfasts as well. Then, other than that, we've still got some more items to go. Got some fun sized apples and some easy peelers, as well as a few grapes as well. So, definitely making sure we get a bit of fruit and veg going on in there. Got some more kitchen roll and then some rich tea biscuits because my other half had said that he doesn't think he's ever had any. So I figured that'd be perfect for dunking in some things. So yeah, very clearly a very expensive week. But given how much a lot of this will last, like I said, especially the stuff from the butchers, that will last a long time as well. Think that, but obviously, in having that £70 off made it a fantastic value. But if you liked this, please feel free to subscribe and I'll see you again soon.